Hey everybody, so the other day I reviewed the Viña Casablanca Sauvignon Blanc, and people said that it was pretty good, and then someone had mentioned that they make a really darn good Pinot Noir. Well, I went back and I bought it. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Diamond. Today I'm reviewing the Viña Casablanca. It's the Nimbus single vineyard Pinot Noir from Chile, specifically the Casablanca Valley, Chile. Not to be confused with Africa. There's multiple places where it's used, just like Smith is in multiple countries, Casablanca is in multiple countries too. It is 14% alcohol by volume, and I paid $15 for it at my local grocery store. So I heard in that Sauvignon Blanc video that this is supposed to be pretty good, and I decided, well, let me go look for it. And when I looked for it, the manager at my local store said, we don't have any in stock. And I felt defeated and I left. So then I went back 2 days later and magically it was in stock. And so I bought it. So let's take a look from a color standpoint. Oh, and this is I forgot to tell what year it is, 2016. So from a color standpoint, I'm gonna give you light ruby. Light ruby, no artifacts, no cloudiness. From a nose standpoint, ooh, this is quite interesting. First of all, there's a really sharp upfront note of like a pasture, like animal pasture. But it hit me right up front and then went away, and then there's tons of raspberry and red cherry. But then that pasture kind of picks back up a little bit. Let's kind of open it up a tiny bit more, see what happens here. It's like there's like a subtle meatiness to this wine. It's not bad, but there's just so much red fruit. There's almost like a red licorice to it as well. And like a little bit of cedar. But I am getting a reasonable amount of alcohol in the nose too. But it's 14%, so I kind of expect that. So let's go do the taste. First of all, very smooth. Alcohol kind of hits in the mid palate. It's a little bit burny. But the alcohol goes away real fast. Man, that finish though isn't too long. Here. So, that meatiness that I talked about hits right up front. And then the fruit comes in. But what takes away the meatiness is actually kind of the bleed-in effect from the alcohol going from the front of the palate to the mid palate. And it's alcohol and fruit. And the alcohol goes away, and it's fruit for just a little bit longer. I'm gonna probably say it's a medium minus finish. Medium on the acid, probably medium minus on the tannins, medium on the body. I mean, it's not. I mean, overall it's a pretty medium wine. But I do like how all of those things have their own kind of like little element on the tasting, but they don't overpower each other. It actually is a very well balanced wine. Yeah, so let's do the rating. So from a balance standpoint, yeah, check mark on balance. Length, half a point. You're medium, I'd like to see more. Intensity, I'd like more acid. I would like more acid. So I mean, I feel like the alcohol is there for sure. I feel like the fruit kind of picks in there, but I feel like if it had a little bit more acid, then it would probably really pump up that rating there. So I'm gonna give you half a point on there. And then for complexity, you have some reasonable complexity. I get a little bit of like a cinnamon and cedar in the secondary. Not really getting any, well, that meaty note is technically a tertiary note, but I don't know. I mean, this wine doesn't feel like it's been old enough to really develop that. So I wonder if this was let sit for like another 5 years, what this would really taste like. I feel like more of that would come out. So I'm gonna get half a point on the complexity. So overall, 2.5. So you can be anywhere between good to very good. Because you're right at my price point, I'm gonna give you good. If this was $10, I'd give you very good. But you know what? If you buy this wine, you're really not going to be disappointed by it. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And definitely click that notifications bell if you do subscribe so you know when more videos are posted. Have you had the Viña Casablanca Pinot Noir? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime.